I'm Barbara Gray, and make fun of them all you want, but I would make my Barbies hump the fuck out of Man Bun Ken.
I'm Brandy Posey, and nice try, Pride. I'm still not watching The Babadook.
I'm Tess Barker, and if only someone in my family's group text would weigh in on whether my nieces are adorable.
This is Lady to Lady.
Can you keep a secret?
Neither can we.
We got Barbara, Brandy, and of course Big Tess. We got a show for everyone that's the fucking best. Come on, baby. It's time to hang out with your favorite ladies. Ladies and ladies. Ladies and ladies.
Wow, welcome to Lady to Lady. I'm Babs.
I'm Brandy.
I'm Tess.
And this is the show. Welcome.
Yeah.
We did it.
Do we have anything to promote?
Yeah, I got a
think
couple
about
of
that.
things. July 7th, Harley Quinn Comedy in Burbank. And then the 8th of July, I'm going to be in Fort Collins, Colorado. The 9th, I'm going to be in Boulder, Colorado. And the 10th, I'm going to be in Denver doing the Pussy Bros show. Come out to that if you're in Denver. Love you, see you. Also, buy my album if you haven't. I haven't plugged that in a long time.
Yeah.
Opinion Cave. It's really good.
Opinion Cave.
Yeah. That's another word for my mouth.
And I always have sauce every Friday at 8 p.m. at Desano. I just want to shout out to the listeners who came out.
Oh, yeah, it was great to see you guys last night. Thank you for coming out.
We had, it's been all ladies all month of June, and it was really fun, and yeah.
Brandy and I
when
did
does
the show
this come
last night. It's after June. I think.
It's June 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
You're done.
Oh, there is
No,
one
you have
left.
one
There's
tomorrow
one
then.
left.
Yeah.
So come, if you're around in LA, come this Friday for the last Pizza Coven Comedy
And
Fest.
if you live in LA and you're on the east side, I have a chill storytelling show in a wine bar on Monday nights.
It's great.
Colorado Wine
Wine.
Company. Mm-hmm. And those are our shows. Those are our things you can buy. Let's get into it. It's a beautiful Saturday in Los Angeles. We are here with just one of the funniest guys around. What can we say about him? Let's get straight to it. Kyle Kinane is here.
Hi, guys. I always wait to talk before. I'm like,
I know.
this is one of those you got to
Thank you.
introduce it first because there's a thing going. Otherwise,
It's fine.
No,
yeah.
you're right.
I was like, I don't have a joke to start with. Oh, no. What if they come to me next?
It'd be rough if we made the guest on the spot be like, do type 5 now. Do it.
I've just been workshopping stuff, guys. I got nothing new. What's up?
What's up?
I don't know. What have we been up to?
That's what we said. We were like, what are we going to talk about? And then we didn't.
I feel like I will say. So I
June
was.
has been intense, right? Like, I feel like I've just been like working and haven't done anything fun all month. Fucking sucks for me.
yeah.
I'm the
Intense,
opposite.
June,
I've been
yeah.
doing absolutely nothing. I've been laying in my bed like a fucking slug. Like,
That sounds
Yeah?
dope.
yeah,
could
it's
be
been
good.
bad.
You sliming?
I'm
like a slime?
sliming. You know what? Actually, this is a good transition because I've gotten into slime.
What?
Oh yeah, you are
Barbara.
into slime.
Oh, isn't that a teen sensation?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm into it, and I feel really weird.
You know what? I'm actually pissed about this slime trend because when I was obsessed with like having lemonade stands when I was a kid. I loved like selling shit and making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me and my best friend, this is when GAC was popular. We figured out how to make GAC, and we were like, dude, we got this.
If the internet had been around, you would have been fun.
No,
you
we were
making
on the side of the road selling slime
Black market
in Zip.
GAC?
We were sold black market GAC out of Ziploc baggies. My family's house looked insane always anyways, and then we were outside with slime in Ziplocs.
Dude, let's do this
No
now.
one stopped. We were out there all day, and no one.
Oh.
And now all the kids want
Social
slime.
media is real now. Let's fucking do this now.
But is it just the slime from before?
It's like
It's like different kinds.
Like I really like.
okay.
I'm
it's
having
like,
a hard time. I turned
it's
40 not long
artisanal
ago,
slime.
and I don't understand a lot of stuff now. And I'm like, oh no, I became that person.
I'm gonna walk
This is
through
not
it.
something you
It's
need
slime.
to understand, by the way.
But it's slime
not
that you
something-
get like as a kid. You'd play
Yeah.
with it, and
Yeah,
then there'd
it's
be a bunch
slimy-
of cat hair
Yeah.
in it by the afternoon. You're like, well, this is gross.
Right.
and
Yeah.
I'll do something
It's like
else now.
fancy. They like make. They make
very
it smells.
popular on
It
Instagram
smells
right
good,
now.
and they like they. I don't know. It's different weird flavors. I don't know, but I'm like
Flavors.
not flavors, scents,
okay.
whatever.
So don't eat.
Flavors.
Don't eat this shit.
I think that's
I'm
wrong.
eating slime, guys. I'm on a
Yeah.
slime
There's
diet.
a lot of Instagram.
Look up glitter slimes. That's the best
glitter
one.
slimes. Okay, I'll find.
There was
that.
a lot, you guys. There was a lot of drama with glitter slimes.
You just got real.
recently.
Tell me about glitters. What
There was-
happened?
Her girl, her boyfriend had posted some like offensive
kind of
old
shit.
tweets, and all these people,
Wait, is
who,
glitter slime's a person?
it's the name
Yeah,
of-
I needed that clarified.
It's the
too.
name of this account. of this girl.
1.1 million followers. on
1.1
Instagram.
million followers. So
That's all. Huh?
so you watch You watch.
That's all it is. It's just
You know what I
videos
like
of
about
this.
her though? She's very OCD. She opens
face is amazing.
she opens the slime thing. She plays with it the same way every time.
It's 165,000 people.
Yeah, I love it.
Doesn't it make you feel bad that you like try to do stuff in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You know what it is though?
this is fine.
What
She's
is
just
that?
selling shit.
What is that called? Where there's like, you see something that's very satisfying.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what
That's what it is.
appealing
Like
to that
ASMR.
whole thing?
It's oddly satisfying.
so,
it's,
yeah.
it's under that.
Is that why fidget spinners are?
Oh, that's
David.
someone playing with
Oh,
slime.
that's the sound of it.
That's a slime. Yeah.
It's a slime sound.
I kind of
You
like
have
that.
to watch it. Trust me.
Sounds like
they're
crunchy
very
sex.
relaxing.
Sounds like crispy fucking.
Yeah. Real flaky.
We're doing that secrets thing because my secret is I put my dick in some unfinished Rice Krispie treat. It sounds like this. Sorry.
No, never apologize.
You fucked up the secret game.
We're not playing it anymore.
I know.
Which one of these gals stuck their dick in the unfinished Rice Krispie batter?
Is there any such thing as unfinished Rice Krispie? Because you don't have to bake it. You just put the marshmallow in
When
and
it's
then
still
done.
like flexible and hot.
Yeah, before it
Oh, I
settles.
guess before
You know, like
Well,
all
it's
of us
hot.
in our 20s. I don't want to be dismissive of stuff just because I don't understand it, but it like I try to put myself in a position of like when I was my parents' age, like what was I doing when I was 12 that my parents were just like, well, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And there's no future left.
I mean,
for
it's like
humanity.
it's
Yeah,
like
for
slap
sure.
bracelet. It's like it's a stupid fad thing that kids go through.
Yeah, it's a
you
pet
know.
rock
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
So it's like,
exactly.
like,
It's
I
a
gotta
pet
remind,
rock.
like, this is always going to exist. It's not the end of the world. There's other things that are the end of the world.
Yeah.
But this isn't it. This
Yeah.
is just
I mean, I feel
hurting
weird that
anybody.
I'm getting involved in it.
Yeah.
Are you buying slime? Or are you
What do you mean
I
involved?
bought
Oh, involved.
one. Well, also, this is the thing.
slippery? It's a slimy, slippery slope. Barbara. Be careful.
Well, it's supposed to be good for like stress. You know, it's like a stress ball, whatever. Also,
Yeah.
I am always trying to stop biting my nails, and it's something that you can like play with.
instead.
You know what I mean? While
Fair
you're
enough.
Did you
not
bite your
doing
nails
that.
real bad?
Oh yeah,
Same.
This
terrible.
This thumbnail just grew back after probably 20 years.
What?
Like
wow.
it's the first nail.
Is
like
that bad?
The first time that it's been like flat
That
all
long.
the way through.
How did you do
Wow.
it? How'd you get through?
I was
slime.
I would moisturize my fingertips so much that there would be no like little
Oh,
crispy
that's
ends
a
or
good
things
idea.
to pick
So they're
at.
not like brittle at
And
all.
it would make them stronger, and then I'd be like, "Oh, look, they look good. Don't fuck it up."
Wow.
But yeah,
yeah.
if you want,
Kyle Kinane giving us moisturizing.
I'm
beautiful
telling you,
tips.
Yes.
you could still see how it's still all like screwed up on the top, but like I chewed my nails off of my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through being a teenager and everything.
My entire life, same
And
thing.
they never
Yeah.
grew back, and especially the thumbs because you always go at them like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, it's a horrible habit I've always had. So I'm always like, you know, trying to find, and if I'm stressed out, like playing with something, you know, that's my first go-to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to like replace
I
it.
keep clippers in my car, and I like so I don't bite them. I clip my nails constantly.
Super short, filed down, so there's no little snaggy parts on them.
Yeah,
No
I'm
So it's not
snags.
really an oral thing. It's more like a fucking with it thing.
yeah,
if I
it's just
see-
like a fucking
The
with
thumbs
it.
are always
Yeah.
worse because you could pick at them with all the rest of your fingers.
Right.
Yeah,
Now I just
exactly.
gotta stop picking my nose. I'd be all right. Wish it was a joke. Love getting in there and cleaning it out.
Who doesn't like picking their nose?
Everyone
Gotta
Yeah.
clean it
Picking their
out.
nose.
There is. You want to talk about ASMR? Oh, the satisfaction is getting in there and be like, that's what I've been feeling for 3 hours up there.
What about like you guys where you have bloody nose and you pick your nose and then like a big string
Oh,
of
long
blood?
one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look,
You,
here.
you want to go full the
it.
senior citizen? Like,
Yeah.
probably the second best feeling in a close second to an orgasm is if you ever clean your ears with your car keys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't
What?
tell me that. My
Wait.
thing is Q-tips.
You know what I use?
Why
I
are
use
there car
Oh
keys?
no!
I
Get
use-
in there with the keys and
Are you
just
serious?
I use the back end of my
saw
nail
around
clippers.
toward right.
That
close.
sounds so
I
good.
use the back end of my nail clippers. I,
Really?
like, yeah,
You do?
yeah, I pop in there when I'm driving.
You
Yeah.
guys don't tell me this. I have
It's
a
gross.
Q-tip problem. I love stuff in my ears.
I
Yeah.
remember driving. I was like at the Glendale Galleria for some reason, walking like Glendale Galleria is like every like what do they call like contoured makeup
yeah.
Armenian teenager looking like supermodels, and I'm walking through the parking lot just making fuck sounds by myself with my car keys in my ear, like oh yeah, oh Jesus, why didn't anybody tell me about this? I'm like, I should be arrested. You should remove me from the premises.
Were you able to stop after that, or do you do it compulsively
No,
now?
because it gets dangerous real quick.
I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, you can't do it for
I
long.
imagine there's art. You already probably put yourself to
There's
risk.
always, I feel it's like parkour. Like, I could jump onto that thing from here. Like, don't know your limits.
Right.
Were you
So
a
I'm like-
soaps shoe guy? Do you have soaps? Remember those
Soap
shoes?
shoe?
Remember those shoes?
fuck is
with,
that?
like the. Remember that? They
Oh,
were
I
big,
thought there was a
10
new
years ago.
fetish where you just put like a bunch of foam in your shoes
No,
and
no,
throw
no.
you out.
They were
and
like-
squish it
they
between
were like
your
the
toes.
parkour
Put slime
shoes.
in your shoes and squish it between your
Yeah.
toes.
That probably feel really good.
$1 million. Start your.
Feet
That's your.
gloves?
That's your
Slime
Instagram.
shoes, yeah.
Shoes.
Slime
I would get
shoes.
slime
Yeah.
shoes.
I'm moving my toes right now thinking about it.
Right?
Is that like
That's
what
kinda
jellies
nice.
were trying to be?
No, this is
No.
okay. Now this is super gross.
Get into
but
it.
one of like my cousins had an above ground pool, which you had to walk over a gravel driveway to get to. What a combo! So,
Where's this going?
I can't wait.
but then you get in the dogs, and you'd be in the yard about to get in the pool, and you'd always wind up stepping in dog shit with your
Yeah.
bare feet.
Yeah.
But there was like this fraction of a second right before you knew.
Oh God.
that you were stepping in dog shit.
That it,
Like
like,
you
felt
knew, but
good.
you were like, ooh. And it was this feeling of it going between your toes that was like, you can't enjoy this. And,
Yeah.
like, if somebody's going to see you just standing like that, so act grossed out, but for a minute you're like, wow. That's
Like a mud bath, basically.
Well, I mean,
You know, with
7-year-old
shit.
hillbilly kid going to the above ground pool isn't going to know what a mud bath is. But
But I'm saying like it feels like a mud bath feels good. All right, slime shoes.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm going to be the next.
Slime shoes. That's like the safe way to get the dog shit feeling.
I
That's
did.
what
I did think
It's a
about.
safe way to get that dog shit.
I did have that moment.
Finally. Shark Tank this.
You guys have those harebrained schemes every once in a while. You're like, oh, how am I going to make money? Oh, and
Every
I said,
day.
yeah, and I said to
Yes.
myself, I was like, I'll make slime. I was like, what am I?
You gonna start a slime store?
Yeah, I was like, I'll just like be a slime Instagram person.
I just put some old
yeah.
Mardi Gras beads and some mayonnaise.
Yep.
It's not the same thing.
Sending people hot mayonnaise packages.
Doesn't travel well.
Oh God.
It's a hell of an Instagram account, though. Can't
Yeah.
smell it.
That's funny. A fake slime. That's what
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, a fake
Like a parody-
slime account.
parody.
Does
slime
anybody
account.
like this? Well, what about this? What if I dropped some G.I. Joes and some grape jelly? Maybe some of this? Okay, nothing.
And then the people that are big fans of slime come after you and fucking attack you.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, this
Dare
is
you.
art. Slime is art. How dare
Big
you?
slime took me down.
Yeah.
Remember how much you wanted to be slimed like Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
That always looked so enticing.
It did look
to
really
me.
cool.
You got slimed if you said whatever, or I don't know. Which was
Oh,
it?
which was it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ugh.
Whatever.
Was it whatever?
I don't know. This is the
Double
worst.
slime.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you know that the guy who hosted Double Dare had OCD?
Yeah, Mark Summers.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like that was seems like the worst job for someone who has OCD. Like
When he-
that was all
right.
nose picking
Yeah.
and slime.
When he hosted that Food Network show, they never showed him eating. Because he, like, the food grossed him out.
Oh,
Really?
right. He would
Yeah.
always just like stand behind a banana split. Right?
Yeah.
He never, yeah.
I bet this is good. Anyway,
The history of this food I've never tasted. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just, like, pressing his
They
thumb.
say like hoarders have it's still OCD.
Yeah,
even though
but
they live in filth. It's
Yeah.
the compulsion is that they can't throw anything out because. And I'm so close to that. Like
Are you?
I just moved. Like I had to throw out so many little Parmesan packets from pizza. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'll use like it's the same thing when you just see somebody on hoarders with like a dirty bucket full of rat shit, but like a buttons and they're like,
Yeah.
like, somebody might run a craft project.
You
I'm
really
like,
learn a lot about yourself when you move, like of all
For
the
sure.
shit that
Yeah.
you've saved.
God.
Because then there's that where you get like your big things and your books and all that, and then there's that last batch where you're like, fuck, everything's getting thrown away. It's
Yeah.
like that last day you throw so much shit out.
That's and just like the logic in like I did not pack. Rachel got me that Marie Kondo tidying book.
Oh,
yeah.
And I was like, well, this is just another thing to go in a box before I move. Like, I missed the whole point of why she got me the book. I'll read it once I get all my dumb shit into a box. But then the logic that I was packing stuff up, I was like, where are my needle nose pliers? Oh, of course they're next to these unrefrigerated pickles because I remember last time I needed needle nose pliers. I'm like, oh, I'm sure in a pickle without those pliers. I'll put them next to the pickles this time because that makes sense in my mind.
Yeah, that's my whole life too. And then when I do put something in the right place,
You
I
never
look
find it.
everywhere
Yeah.
because I don't
Yeah.
assume that I put it. in
Yeah.
the right
Rachel's got organized the kitchen, has every cabinet label like this is storage, these are lids, and it's good, but I also feel like Rain Man getting his place by himself at the end of the movie. Like, here's how you live. I'm going to leave. Here's the emergency numbers on the fridge. And meanwhile, I'm just trying to sneak my knife table back into the apartment, which is just a coffee table I've been throwing knives into. What do you mean?
She's not letting you have that.
What do you
one.
mean you don't want this? I was using coasters on it. It's nice.
Is it a do you have a porch? It feels like a porch table.
Oh,
at
yeah.
least.
This porch is still nice.
No.
It's in the garage. That makes it look
garage,
even crazier.
yeah.
I got to go out there by myself and throw knives into it.
That sounds actually very sad. That sounds more satisfying than slime.
It's,
Right.
I
don't
can't,
know,
I can't argue about a fidget spinner. I'm like, you want to throw knives into my coffee table?
Yeah.
They're very relaxing. I want the videos relax me. Oh God.
Barbara, we all need something.
The other night I ate an edible
fine.
and watched Bernadette Peters videos for an
Yeah,
hour.
it's just
Yeah.
it's a dumb
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Sometimes you just gotta.
Yeah.
Have your release. Have
Exactly.
your release. If
That's
it's
fine.
not hurting anybody else.
Yeah. I follow a ton of otters. Like, it's all the same thing.
Right,
We all have
right.
little things.
Oh, you and Rachel have been to an otter retreat, right?
We went to that, Nurtured by Nature. It's in San Diego County.
So what's the
And you
deal?
What's that?
What's the deal?
Oh, you just you give them some money and then they let you just hang out with otters.
Are they super
amazing.
cute?
It's ridiculous. It's the most unadulterated, pure joy that you could feel.
God,
It's
we have to
because
go.
Yes.
otters don't give it. They're not scared of anything, and
Yeah.
they just have little hands and they grab all of your body, which is violating at times.
What are they doing? They're just playing with you, or like
They're
what's-
just, they're constantly looking for food, but yeah, they
Oh,
just want
okay.
to play. So you get that, they let you out first in like a space that's about as big as this, or, like whatever, 10 by 8. And they just run all over your body. You just lay there and they just run all over your body. They're just grabbing to grab your lip, open your mouth, reach around in there, and just go crazy. And then you get in a pool with them.
Oh my God.
And then they're just all in there. You have toys and they just want to play. They're just playing. And they're like, we also have other animals at this refuge if you'd like to see. And you're like, I don't give a shit
I don't
about
care.
these things.
No.
Kangaroo just was like a dickhead.
right?
Kangaroo is just mean. They didn't have a bouncer in there with a kangaroo. Like, you can give him a banana, and then it takes a banana, and then the kangaroo also is like, yeah, what like fronting on you, like, and then some guys coming in like, okay, enough with the kangaroo. Like, these aren't
Yeah, you
fun.
got to start with those animals and then the
Yeah,
otters.
more
You gotta
otters.
close on the otters.
I want the otters. Don't give me any. I don't care
No.
about.
A kangaroo is always too jacked, too. I don't know what that they're working out all the
Well,
time. They're
Sean and
always
I
so
went to
muscular. They
this
creep me out.
chimpanzee's house, and that guy up there, and his grandson lives. It's his place
Wait,
in San Diego.
Did you say this
Chimpanzee?
chimpanzee's house?
Yeah, yeah.
I got to get labels on my cabinets to know where stuff goes. But a monkey's got a whole house. A monkey's like licking stamps and
Yeah.
getting its bills paid.
Yeah, he plays piano. He gets served a peanut butter sandwich. when you
Monkey's
come over.
waiting for the Time Warner guy to show up.
Yeah.
Using sign language, like you said, you're going to be here by 7:30.
Changing his oil.
He probably has to have labels on his stuff too.
Yeah.
But you go in the back, and his grandson lives there too. And the guy that lives there, it's
The
just like this.
chimpanzee's grandson?
Yeah, Jeter's the grandson, and this guy's old as fuck. So he'll come in and he does like his tricks for you. He literally is a monkey that dances for you. Like he plays piano.
Is he an old like Hollywood?
Just
Yeah,
on his face, like, I know this is a cliche. It just does a little two-step.
So pedestrian.
Yeah, he was
soft
in
shoe.
Tarzan as a younger man.
Oh, he's an old cheetah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then but his grandson is like still feral and like really aggressive, and so you go out there and like they have him behind. It's a really big area, so he has plenty of area to like. It's not like sad or anything, but you obviously can't come in contact with him, and he'll come up to the fence or whatever, and he just looks at you with like so much rage in his eyes and spits water in your face,
Oh.
and it's very exhilarating.
Well, because you know he could rip your face off.
That's the kids of these showbiz types. They're not raised right.
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
were never raised with morals and values, and they just think they can do whatever they want.
Never had to work for it.
Yeah,
You
never
know,
had to
just-
earn it. Never
Yeah.
had to earn their place in the
It's a
world.
trust fund monkey. You had all the bananas you've ever wanted.
Yeah, Jeter's trust fund as fuck.
Just a monkey with a house.
Yeah, he's in like, Palm Springs, of course.
That's where all monkeys live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The painting in my kitchen was by him.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's what else he does. He paints.
It's a real Renaissance.
Yeah.
monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a giraffe sanctuary up in like Northern California, and it was great. But the guy that owns it, his giraffes paint, but like they don't really paint. You could tell that it was like, oh, animals painting will make me money.
Yeah.
So there's like these canvases with like 2 strokes. You're like, that giraffe didn't care, or did?
Well,
can
is
you
there a
even
difference
trust
to
the giraffe did
I
it?
mean, I guess some monkeys actually paint, right?
I mean, cheetahs work.
Elephants
You can
do.
look at it online.
Well-
It's very Rorschach test. Like there's thought put into it, and he uses multiple colors.
but
and, like,
I mean, okay, I was like Rorschach test to me is like a blot of nothing.
Yeah, you
know?
can't get Jackson like Jackson Pollock didn't start with the dribbly things. You got to learn the basics before you get into that,
Yeah.
dissective. Like, oh, it's minimalist. Like, you can't
Right,
start
right.
minimalist. Like a giraffe is just like, look, I'm like Jackson Pollock. No, he was traditionally trained first. You got to learn your shapes, how bodies move, and everything, and then
Yeah.
you could start splattering shit all over the place.
Yeah,
You could tell when a giraffe hasn't had training. Trust me.
absolutely. These
Just
guys
be an
for sure.
animal art critic.
These guys were great. They you could put a cracker in your mouth, and they would take it out of your mouth.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Giant,
Their
gross
tongues are so
tongue.
Yeah,
long.
yeah. They
And
just come
purple.
down and like pull out of your mouth. It was fun.
that sounds.
It's fun
I
to
would
do
do it.
once. It's fun to do once.
So wait, what
Little
else?
otter
do you
hands were one thing, but a
Yeah.
big.
They don't really have like teeth or anything. Like they're not going to
Wait,
like
so
bite
do you feel? Does it? I mean, are you making out with it?
No. They pull it out because the crackers. it's like a long cracker that's like 6 inches long or whatever, and they just
okay.
they
So
like,
they, like-
pull it out of the front of your mouth. They
Oh,
don't get
I was
in your
thinking
mouth.
like a Ritz. Just
No.
right there.
No. It's like a long. It's more like a what the coffee biscottis, kind of like
Okay.
a biscotti.
Okay.
And you kind of like they just pull it out of your mouth like that. They're really cool
Okay.
looking.
Scotty, they get some fancy crackers for these.
Northern California.
Yeah.
These artist
Dunking
giraffes.
these
And
in-
It's
their-
so
Coffee
funny.
first.
The guy that owned that place hated people, but like loved his giraffes. So he would like give these tours, and he would just be like, you would ask him questions, and he'd be like, okay, whatever. He was so rude and furious that you were there, but also you needed your
knowing
money.
this is
Well,
the
yeah,
only
people who
reason you
hang
can-
out with animals
Yeah.
mostly, of course, they don't want to be around people.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, so are giraffes like smart animals? And he was like, are people smart? I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Why don't you ask the giraffe?
I was like, oh my God.
I went on a date with a girl who would talk to her cats more like about me when we'd go over there. Like it was like a second date. Or something. He seems like a nice guy. I don't know.
In
Maybe
front of
Michael's
you?
like,
Oh, shit. That's,
boy.
That's rough.
oh wow. Yeah, like
The cats just look at you like, what are you going to do?
I get it. She's a weird one. Yeah.
I mean, you got to give credit for all the weird shit that pets see us do because they've
Yeah,
really,
for sure.
they've really been through the ringer. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I mean, my dogs have seen me jerk off a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's
I
like
feel like I would need privacy for that. Like I still was like, I don't want you making eye contact.
Not eye contact.
it's just like they're there.
They're just in
You're
the
not
room.
really.
They're-
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kick them out.
I did cats, and I'd be like, no, you don't know. You don't need to witness this.
Yeah.
That's very decent of you, Kyle.
It's not for the cats. It's for me. I'm trying to. I have focus problems already. And then this cat just looking like, no, this isn't a fucking peep show. Take a hike. You know what it is. Don't look at me like you're curious. You know what I'm doing.
My poor cat. I mean, he still has his balls, but he's been fixed. But he still tries to hump. So it's
Wow.
like it
How
like
does he
it
fix
turns
with
on a dime.
balls?
I don't know. When we got him, we brought him in there because he had balls, and they were like, "Oh no, he's been fixed." But
It's weird. I've never seen a cat with balls before.
it's crazy.
They're like these
They're
tiny
these
little balls.
furry.
Yeah.
But he'll like be cuddling, and then something will turn in him, and he'll come around and bite my wrist, and then like dance over my arm, like he's trying to fuck.
Like,
He's your cat.
Yeah, that's me. Hand on the leg. That's his hand on the leg.
Yes.
Kyle, I don't know if you know this or not. Barbara has a move.
Yeah.
She puts her hand on a guy's leg.
And that's how
Barbara-
that's how
That's a
he
good
knows.
That's it.
right?
It's go time.
Yeah. Barbara invented that. I don't know if you know that or
Barbara
not.
thinks she invented hand on
He
the
said, "That's my. I'm gonna write a book, and that's my lean in." You know.
Chapter 12. What you've all been waiting for. Put your hand on his leg. Yeah. A lot of lead up for that.
I mean, I have seen it work.
It works.
I
though.
mean,
Isn't that the indication though? If a girl that like you're
At
like,
what
oh, this
stage
is on.
of a thing? Like,
Whatever.
What do you
whenever
mean, what
like
stage?
15 minutes before you want to hook up.
really? That's it? Just
No.
boom? Just
But
Out
I
at a
mean,
bar?
like, I feel like if you were like, yeah, maybe you're on a first date, or you're like flirting with somebody at
Yeah.
a bar, and then like that happens.
And then
I feel
it's
like
like-
that's pretty
it's
much like a.
no, yeah.
It's like I know this is a date.
Or like I
Yeah.
know that like I want to fuck you. I think
Yeah.
I could see it as a clear sign of I'm not creeped out by you.
Yeah.
I forget that that's the guy's side where you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm still making sure I'm not creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still. I mean, for as many scumbag dudes that are out there, there's also ones that are hyper afraid of just like hands up, Christian hands. Here's my
God
STD
between
test. I'll
us.
slide it across the table towards you. My hands are in plain view. I'm interested you in sexual relations. Please consider me. Your hand is on my leg. I will take that as a clear sign.
Please read my cover letter.
Yeah. Here's my references. Several well-known females in my life speaking from
That'd be
for me.
great. God, I want one of those. We tried to do that once. That one website that was giving reviews
Oh,
of guys.
yeah.
What's that? Is that Bumble?
No,
what
it
was
was
that?
like an actual site where you could review
Guys.
dudes and like give them a
really?
5-star rating.
Yeah. You didn't know about that?
I don't know anything.
It wasn't
Shouldn't.
like
and it wasn't effective. Like people didn't use it, and and you could only. It was like magnetic poetry. Like you could only choose like pre-chosen.
Oh
words.
yeah, you
Yeah.
couldn't actually write a
Just-
review.
It wasn't an actual
Yeah.
Yelp.
Which it
guy
would have been
Did you look
hilarious.
up people?
Yes.
Well, as soon as
Everybody.
you could only look at it if you had female as your Facebook. So that's why Cornell is still a girl on Facebook.
Oh my god!
Because he was looking up his.
Of course.
They wanted to know what was
What
going
was
on.
that? It was called like Lulu or something.
It was called Lulu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that still around? Oh,
I don't
am I on
think so.
there? What if
It's-
I'm
You're probably on
shitty?
it.
Oh no! What if I find out right now I'm shitty?
I don't think so. We're
Yeah,
gonna
it's probably gone.
we're gonna take
We'll
a break.
take a
We'll try
break
and
and
find
we'll
Lulu.
We'll check
be
House
back.
Lulu.
Hey, we're back on Lady and Lady. I'm Brandy.
I'm Barbara.
I'm Tess.
And we're here with Kyle Kinane.
I'm Kyle.
Yeah. 5 stars on Lulu.
Wow.
Top tier. Top
Yeah.
rated.
You never know.
Well, actually, we have all of your girlfriends on the phone right now.
Oh well,
Of your
that's
exes.
going to be real up and down.
What if that's what we did whenever we had a straight guy on the show?
Oh my god.
would be
We just throw them
horrifying.
under the bus as hard as possible.
I was blindsided.
How does it feel,
It
Kyle?
was a hit job. I did nothing but nice.
Somebody did ask me, I can't remember. I was talking to somebody who I think we were going to ask to come on who I've like hooked up with before. And they were like, this isn't like a airing dirty laundry show, right? And I was like, no,
Jesus.
I'm not going to
Somebody that you hooked up with thought that we were just going to come
confront
like
you
tar
about
and
like,
feather.
Yeah. I was like, what would the point be? There's not like anything exciting there.
It wasn't that serious, bro.
Yeah. It's just like
To broadcast.
Get over yourself.
Seriously, you did nothing that was worth broadcasting to thousands.
yeah.
Now I want to know who it was. Tell me after.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
It was. Never mind. I was going to say someone. I was going to say Bill Cosby, not because he was the first name that came to my head as a comedian. Then I was like, oh no, don't say.
Wow.
It.
No,
You're
my
still
God.
thinking of Bill Cosby as a comedian?
What a
No, I
horrible,
just-
what a horrible Ghostbusters finale type situation.
bad pull.
You know what I mean when you're just trying to think of a name and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
for some reason, the
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolute worst name comes to
That's
your head.
not how the female Ghostbusters ended because I didn't see it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no,
just
that's
don't
how
think
it
of
ended.
anything. Well, I couldn't help it. It just popped in my head. And it's just a giant Bill Cosby.
God, that would have been
Oh
amazing.
my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, he could be like the Jello, but Stay Puft Marshmallow
Bill Cosby?
Man.
I don't want him in Ghostbusters.
I'm not being serious.
I didn't think you were actually in charge of Ghostbusters.
Barbara's
Yes, I really want this to happen.
Barbara, I heard you're in charge of Ghostbusters.
Barbara's
All
been
right.
coughing
I gotta put
this
a stop
entire
to
time.
this.
You're in charge of all women, the perspective of all female comedies from now to the end of time. Okay, we're going to play a short round of Fuck, Marry, Kill. We've only got one.
Yeah.
And we're going to sing the theme song because we
Boy.
don't have it recorded.
Let's just
But we know it,
Yeah, we know it. It's
right?
fine.
Okay, here we go.
ready?
Fuck, marry, kill. We're gonna fuck you, marry you, or kill you. Fuck, marry, kill. We're gonna.
All right.
It was fun for everybody.
Better than the original, probably. Your cover,
yeah.
that's-
All right, so we got a summer edition. Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
Beaches, bikes, or barbecues?
Oh.
It's going to be a hard one.
Yeah.
I like to try and go with kill first because that's like get that out of the way.
I think I kill beaches.
I knew it. I knew you were going to
think
kill
I
him.
kill
I was
beaches.
with you on that too.
Oh man, you guys.
Because to me, barbecues to me have pools, and I always prefer a pool to a beach.
wow.
And it's a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I prefer. You know what? I don't know if I prefer it, but there's a secure feeling at a pool.
Yeah.
Not even going back to the dog shit feeling.
You
But
cemented
I always,
it in
I always thought, I moved to California, and the beach is right there. I never go to
Never.
the beach because I always think about the process of going to the beach, and that's
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I don't give a shit about
Who
that.
are these people that have time to go to the beach?
Yeah,
It's like a
day
2-day
affair.
process.
It's
yeah.
the closest I could think to like having a kid. Is really
Going to the beach.
Well, it's like, all right,
I gotta
get
get
up
snacks.
early.
I
We
gotta-
gotta get
Yep.
everything. We gotta get a cooler.
Have
we
it all
gotta get
together.
lotion. We gotta have that. We gotta get out because we gotta park. Then we gotta walk to the beach, and then you get there and you're finally just have time to relax enough to get cancerously sunburned.
Yep.
Right.
And then pack it all back. So it's like when people have 3 kids in a minivan with just shit all of just cereal crammed into their eye sockets. And their ass crack. Like that's how I imagine the beach and they're just sand and everything. Like
Yep.
it's more of a chore than it is a joy.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's how I tend to feel too. Also, I
But
don't.
you guys are doing the beach too seriously.
I don't-
You can just casual beach. Just go for a stroll on the beach. You know, take off
But
your
if I'm
shoes.
going to go
and
for a stroll, I want to go lay by the sand, which means I need
Yeah.
to get a thing and sunscreen.
So
And
put on some shorts and a bathing suit and lay in the
Yeah.
sand.
Strolls are very adaptable to any region.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't
stroll
have to go to the
wherever.
beach to stroll.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to drive an hour and a half to stroll. I'll just stroll here.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Unless I live by if I live by the beach, whole different
Yeah,
dynamic.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, that's completely.
I do
different.
think, are you guys getting to that point? Yeah, I'm definitely at the point where I'm like, if I'm going to do something, like the amount of, how far away it is, how much traffic, how many people will be there,
Yeah.
definitely influences the entire
Yeah.
thing. Now I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
nope, it's too hard. Not
I
doing it.
also the Pacific scares me still. Sharks get too close.
It's very sharky.
I was born on the East Coast. So the Atlantic will always be my ocean, but it's very
wow, yours.
Yeah, it's my ocean.
Atlantic Ocean or no ocean.
Yeah, the sharks get too close out here. I got a real phobia.
So it's very shark specific for you.
Yeah. Well, it's also too cold. I feel like the Pacific is
But
cold
Jaws
for too
took
long.
place in
New
England.
New England. I'm a DMV.
Yeah, but in Jaws 4, Jaws swam down to the Caribbean, so cruised right past where you were at. You hear about how there's like a shark highway that's right off the?
Yeah, I know.
And it's just a shark highway that goes. Is it West Coast or East Coast?
I think it's east.
It's like some jet stream type thing where it's just
Yeah. Fucking sharks.
sharks.
Oh yeah, I think we're on I think Catalina Island is like a diner on that Route 66.
Guys, you hungry? I'm hungry. We've been swimming for a while. Mostly because we can't stop swimming, but I mean... But I will say, though, having been to Hawaii, where it's like vacation beach time and you're present, that changes it all. Beach is a regular thing. Like, if there was an option of not to kill it, but, like, choke it just enough to let it know who's boss...
Like a consensual choking of a beach.
No, I'd be like, no, you fucking watch yourself.
Right. Like a beach shakedown.
Yeah.
Beach shakedown.
Pistol whip that beach.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, you guys. I love the beach.
Yeah.
I'll drive. I drive to run at the beach.
Is this a fuck or a marry beach, though, compared to your other
I
choices?
think I have to fuck the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, the beach is very powerful.
But then you're going to get sand everywhere.
Well, I'd fuck the waves. Sand isn't doing anything for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. We said the beach, so I thought the sand. know.
I mean, I guess I'd fuck the waves on the sand. That's still the beach. I think
Yeah.
the beach is like, let's consider it's like 150 yards in from the sand, right? That's still the beach.
I
Yeah,
think so, yeah.
yeah.
I guess you could build like a thing out of sand to fuck. Why am I thinking so literally about
Yeah,
this?
it's really,
really
I'm
taking
like, you guys are going in different ways. This game, so I guess
Thinking very
Brandon and I
literally.
are both out
Yeah.
there just with a knife, just stabbing it into the sand. Take that beach.
Well, you know,
Running
technically,
into the ocean with a
Yeah.
machete, just fucking taking.
technically, all of us are killing the beach because we're human beings. So
Yeah.
I guess we're all currently
It's
killing
just
it.
a slow kill.
Yeah,
A real slow kill.
So yeah, I think I'll fuck the beach. It's very exhilarating. There's fun, like exhilarating things to do there. You can like surf, jump off rocks. It's like exciting. Yeah, like sexy
Have you ever
and hot.
surfed?
I'm bad at it.
Tess does, yeah.
Surfing is literally, it's like you're molesting Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And the ocean is just like, stop it. And it pushes you back.
Yeah.
And you keep going like, oh, no, come on. Just let me fondle your
You
waves.
can't
And it's
handle
like,
me,
no,
bitch.
go get out of here. No, come on. Let me
Yeah.
get one more shot. Oh, yeah. See, look, you like it. Get the fuck out of here.
That really, and then
And
it
finally-
pins you down and chokes you until
Yeah,
once
then
you
it's
know
like,
who's
I no
boss.
means no. And you're
Yeah.
drowned. Deservedly so. That being said, I would love to know how to surf. It does look like one of the coolest things
I
in the
know.
world.
How many
Yeah.
times have you been out?
I've tried, I think, 3 times or 4 times.
I know, yeah. I've been like, I mean, I tried for like on a pretty regular basis for like 2 years and never got good.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
It's
So
so
frustrating how stuff like that is so hard because you're like, can't this just be part of my life?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah.
be.
I just want to be able to enjoy
Bullshit.
this.
My
My
brother's so good at all of that stuff. It's infuriating. He picks it up immediately. All of it.
Some people, I'm not an athletic person, so it's already going to be difficult. But I would like watch, being Midwestern, but would watch like there's a movie called North Shore, which was just, you know that movie? It's just a surf movie.
Yeah.
And my sister and I would just, for some reason, when we were little, decided to talk like surfers around the house. And it made no sense to my parents or anybody because just
Yeah.
be like, bunch of howlies. We'd just sitting at table at dinner. My sister would like, look at these kooks. My mom's like, what are you saying? Locals only, bro. Don't call me bro. We can't. What do you mean, locals only? This is our house.
That's awesome. I talked like Ace Ventura for 4 years when I was a kid.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
I think my most annoying, like talking like something, was Beavis and Butthead. I did that for a whole summer.
Oh, that.
Were you Beavis or Butthead?
Me and my best friend did. I think I was Beavis and she was Butthead. Yeah.
Oh, that and the
Yeah.
what's his Michael Myers?
Oh, God, Austin
what's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
Austin
Yeah.
Powers
Oh,
lasted
yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, that was a big one.
I remember watching Austin Powers with my best friend and her family, and like I was obsessed with it. So, and I was being the most annoying kid in the world, and kept being like, "Oh, this part, wait, this part." And her dad was like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to watch this movie."
Dad's
hated
trying
me
to watch
so.
movies with children.
Oh God!
Maybe the movie's going to answer the question you're asking right now. So just keep it quiet. Yeah, that was my mom's like, well, what's this going to do? What do I look like? Steven Spielberg? Watch the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't write it. But anyway, yeah, I think I'd kill Beach.
Yeah. I think I kill beach, I fuck bikes, and I marry barbecues. I think that's the way I go. Because I feel like every time I'm like on a bike, it feels like a love affair. And then I won't ride one for a long time.
I think marrying a bike because it's like, I don't know.
Are you
it's-
picturing a cruiser or a street bike?
I think like a street bike, like something that can
Okay.
get me around every day, you know, and it's like, I was going to say dependable, but kind of not, actually. They're not really
A
that
bike's pretty dependable.
They are, but like you get a flat or can get stolen, you know.
Yeah, but then you just buy a new bike or put air in it.
Yeah.
Versus
Well, then
a car.
that's a new bike, though. And then I'm
yeah,
divorcing,
then you
then my
divorce that
bike's
bike.
dead.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if
maybe it's polyamory. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Bicycle
go.
polyamorous marriage.
Okay.
Stop
Yeah.
being so defined by your
I know,
heteronormative
God,
bike
damn
relationships.
I mean, if I married my bike and treated it the way I treat the bike I have in real life, it would not be a happy marriage because I don't ride that thing very often at
Yeah,
all.
just be
So if I rode my bike husband,
collecting dust.
yeah,
Yeah.
as
True.
frequently as I ride my bike, I think he would be
Use
just
you when I
sad.
need to use you.
Yeah, this is me
Yeah.
in my ideal world where I'd actually be using the bike.
Yeah,
and
be
it
real.
hasn't been sitting in a corner for 3 years.
Yeah.
I have 4 bicycles right now.
Yeah.
You are in a polyamorous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're just in a
And I
love
love them
pile.
all for different reasons.
How often are they
Yeah.
like BMX bikes?
It's a real Mambo number 5 type of thing. I can appreciate each one for its different scenario.
A little bit of huffy or
Yeah,
whatever.
each one. But yeah, I was yesterday I go as much as I can. So I don't know if I like if it's a fuck thing. I think it's a marry thing.
That's a
I think
marry
it's a
thing.
constant.
Yeah.
It's a
Thing.
constant. They've been there
Yeah.
through a lot of things. Whenever things are sad, I go on a bike ride. I feel better,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which means I got to fuck a barbecue.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
good thing
that's
to fuck,
appropriate.
though. Yeah. Barbecues
Yeah.
feel like fucking.
Yeah.
It's very gluttonous and like prime.
You can make love to a
Something-
barbecue.
Yeah,
I mean,
but then there's
yeah.
some barbecue afterwards. You're like, what have I done?
Yeah, exactly.
I've done. You can get diseases from barbecue.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
after too much barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Usually
just-
not wearing enough clothes at them.
Yeah.
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 Not wearing protection, no apron, rarely apron use with a
No.
barbecue.
No. Mm-mm. Grease fires.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if I'm gonna fuck beaches. I think I have to kill bikes because
Yeah.
I mean, it's either that or barbecue, and I really like barbecues.
I get it.
You know,
We shouldn't
Like
put
by the
barbecues in
oyster
there
over
because
there?
they're too. Obviously, no one's going to kill the barbecue.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't kill a barbecue.
I don't even go to them that much though. They no one
love
has
'em.
good porches or in LA.
should I have a barbecue?
Barbecues?
I
Yeah,
have a barbecue. John and I grill all the time. I love grilling.
Yeah.
Well, that's old Dave Stone.
yeah. Dave Stone,
gets-
you got the
well,
number one barbecue man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he also complains like barbecue is not just starting your grill, and putting a frozen burger on it. Barbecue
Yeah.
is making sauces,
Right.
smoking meat. It's not like is barbecue the idea of like how the food is cooked, or just that you have a grill. There's grilling. And then
Yeah,
there's
that's
barbecue.
true. I mean, to me, it's just grilling. If I was going to do it, because I don't have all the
yeah,
other skills.
Yeah,
we
to
always
me-
call it having a cookout.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I'm thinking
same.
of a cookout. I like
Yeah.
like day drinking, good music, grilling
Yeah.
stuff. It's like a day party in the summer.
That's
Yeah.
why I always heard it like, oh yeah, so and so's having a cookout, not a barbecue. Because a barbecue is a type of food.
Barbecue's like with the sauces.
yeah,
Yeah.
You smoke something for food. It's a preparation.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't. Maybe I need to go back and kill barbecues if that's how we're defining it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Shit,
But then you can mess with that jackfruit, and they prepare it just
that's
like
Yeah.
true.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
Getting into it.
I mean, trust me, I love grilling.
I bet I'd go vegetarian.
I think
like
barbecue
a
is fine as a cookout. We kind of established it's a
Okay.
cookout.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Play Lucy.
Yeah, you can
with
do
that.
great veggie stuff on the barbecue. I'm real into grilling fruits this summer.
Yeah.
grilled fruits.
Pineapple,
But-
mango.
Like a
Yeah,
smoky.
what outside of that though?
You can do peaches, watermelon.
You ever had grilled
What?
peach? Oh, it's so
No.
good.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't even have to be all the way ripe because the heat like cooks up the sugars and makes it softer. And you can put that in a salad with like some arugula
Ooh.
and avocado.
I got one of those Smoky Joe tiny grills, and it's just me sitting there for 4 hours. waiting for it to get hot. I did it that last time I used it. So I'm just sitting there looking at coals for 4 hours, and then I just microwave some hot dogs. I was like, oh, fuck this thing. Just sitting down in front
Is
of my
it like a
apartment.
hibachi but grill?
Yeah, like
Oh,
a little
yeah.
tiny guy. And I'm like, oh, screw you. I'm trying to be festive. Didn't work.
Are George Foreman still a thing?
Oh, I use mine all the time.
I got a
Yeah.
panini press that I broke out the other day.
Oh,
My
nice.
sister works for Steve Harvey, so they get all this swag. And so every
Sweet.
Christmas I get like, she's like, Uncle Steve's got gifts. I'm going to get a panini press. Like, I'm going to do a fucking panini press. I'm like, but
Used
I'll
to.
take it.
Yeah.
I made one panini, and then the other day, Rachel and I, we made up some stuff.
Nice.
It's good.
They're easy. They're
Sounds
fun.
delicious,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for paninis are good for when you're high because you're like, let's just grill a fucking peanut butter and jelly.
I didn't even think about
There you go.
grilling up sandwiches that are not panini norms.
Oh yeah,
I
go
didn't
outside
Not
the
think
running.
about
panini
that.
normative.
Yeah. Think outside the box, Kyle.
Oh yeah.
It's an enlightened way to look at it, Tess. I really haven't thought about
what I'm
putting
here
just a
for.
peanut butter jelly.
Yeah.
Kyle burnt down in his apartment. Trying to put some cinnamon toast crust in a crock pot. He was really trying to think outside the box.
Should we do our MySpace?
Do we have time? Yeah, so
Yeah,
We
got a
have
couple-
time for a few. Do we have
Yeah.
we have a MySpace song? No.
Yeah, we do. There it is.
You guys got songs for everything.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a MySpace.
Oh yeah, that's what I did with the keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
MySpace quiz.
Oh, it's got a real Meredith Brooks feel to it.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
We are bitches. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Were you on MySpace, Kyle?
I was.
Yeah.
Did you ever do the little quiz things to get to know your
No.
your friends better? You didn't. I didn't. I
Yeah.
doubt- I
yeah,
didn't
you
think
don't
so.
seem like you would have.
But I remember them. I remember like family members doing like favorite restaurant, Taco Bell. Like, all right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna take
you're
your
putting this out to the
inaugural
world.
MySpace.
Yeah, congratulations.
Do it. Yeah.
What are you craving right now?
We just had some good food talk.
Barbecue.
I mean, honestly, driving by the Oinkster over there. I don't know if you guys want to endorse places, but
Oh,
that,
yeah,
that
bring it.
place
Of
is
course.
damn good.
Delicious.
Oh, it
Damn
really
good
is.
over there.
Good.
The
Yeah.
milkshakes.
I never even had a
Their
shake because like
milkshakes are
I don't even
amazing.
want that to mess with the pastrami sandwich that I
Yeah.
have there. And I've been trying to be I try very hard to be vegetarian, but then when I break hard. Like last night, I had I had 2 giant sandwiches from Arby's. It was next to the bar we were drinking at. I'm like, I don't give a shit. We're taking a lift through the Arby's drive-through.
Oh, you went lift through the drive-through.
Nice.
Yeah, like a real scumbag.
That feels
it's
it's
fun.
both scumbag and baller.
It's
like
fun.
the
I
perfect.
I apologize.
Is it okay
immediately.
to do that?
No, it's fun for a Lyft driver. I think it's.
do?
I've been a Lyft
Really?
driver, and I always enjoy it.
I'm like, listen, I'll
Have fun.
tip you because you're just sitting there. You're not
Yeah.
getting any money.
Yeah.
The meter's running though, right?
Yeah, the meter's running. You're
But it's
making
not
cash.
like you're not getting the distance.
No, you're not.
Well,
But it's fun. It's always cool to.
It's only like a 5-minute detour.
Around here, you get a lot of high school kids that go to McDonald's and spend their parents'
oh,
money.
okay.
And they always feel like badasses when they're like, take us to
Do
the
they
drive-thru.
buy you stuff?
It's like
I feel like I would buy the
like-
driver food.
I would buy the driver.
Well,
that
I've
happens a
offered,
lot.
Yeah, I've offered. I've also been like
Yeah.
before Lyft, where I've stood next to a drive-through and been like, "Hey, can you guys let me just jump in your car real quick? Listen, I'll get your food.
goblin.
Just let me ride through."
Kyle, that is brilliant.
Wow, Kyle.
Oh, I got some life hacks. Oh, if you've never like gotten a ride home from the pizza guy, like
What?
yeah, like where like you buy a delivery place and so you order a pizza for delivery and then you just get a ride home with the driver.
Whoa.
That's. Did you do that? I feel like I know someone who did that at a party in my house once. I can't remember. Like
I've done
so
it. Yeah,
smart.
like hey, you're going to this address. Yeah, that's my address. So you just let me jump
Free
in there.
cab ride plus a pizza?
Yeah, you just got to tip the guy. Nice.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not
also
saying
feel-
it works everywhere and it's
That's
polished.
amazing.
Great
You don't want
hack.
to look like a psycho. You're letting somebody in your car. But like, you're going to my house anyway, so if you want to just do this, you can do.
So wait, you go into the pizza place and you order it there for
Yeah, I think I've
delivery.
like to be honest. I think I did it like once where
Okay,
it worked.
okay.
I was like, hey, can I just? I want to get a pizza delivered to my house, but I also want to go home to eat the pizza.
Yeah.
So can
That
you
is
just-
genius.
Can you just
Yeah.
give me a ride with the pizza? And sometimes I'm like, look, like here's extra. Like if it was like when cabs were a thing, like
Yeah.
when cabs were a thing. I was like, here's $20. Like a cab ride's gonna be extra. I was like,
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
an extra $20.
Yeah.
Look, and here's the address. Is where I'm going. Like, oh, get on in. Cool.
I mean, they're pizza guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not sticklers.
I was a pizza guy. I know how it works.
Were you?
Yeah.
High school?
No. Well,
I'm sorry for assuming high school. Just all my guy friends worked at a pizza place in high school.
but yeah, that's I think I was craving that or like the coldest light beer in the world. So I'm
Yeah.
sweating through the back of my shirt. I don't like these fancy beers. These
I probably
IPA.
like beer inside.
I like a shitty Coors Light, but like
that's the best when it's hot out.
like
Yes.
frost on the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Real Blue Mountains.
Yeah.
Coors Light is really my Perrier. I mean, Perrier is my Perrier too. But
It's my hillbilly Perry.
yeah. Okay.
What else? Oh my god. Oh, do you want to change your name? What a weird fucking question. Do you feel like a Kyle? Like in your heart?
I mean, Kyle, like the name Kyle, and not to disparage my folks for choosing it. But to be honest, my mom. I'm sure my mom's the one who picked it. They had no way. Like I was born in '76, so that's when it was still like a unique name. They had
Yeah.
no idea that it was going to be either a bully or
Right.
a nerd. Like it's always said. It's never said with praise if it's said in a bit or there's a character named Kyle. It's never like, oh, thank God Kyle's here. It's always
Yeah.
like Kyle.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like I feel like William Zabka would have been a Kyle in any movie, like
Yeah.
the blonde guy from Karate Kid.
Oh,
Like
yeah, yeah,
anytime he's in
yeah.
a movie, and if
Yeah.
you named him Kyle, you'd be like, "That's a fucking Kyle."
Yeah.
Right.
But my full name is Kyle Christian Kinane, and that's a pretty solid handle.
Yeah. That's pretty
Like
good.
it comes off. I mean, it's got all the hard K's all for the comedy. It's in threes. It's got the hard K sounds. Everybody's like, "Oh, is your middle name spelled with a K?" And my dad legitimately's like, "Yeah, I wanted to spell with a K. I thought it'd be hilarious."
Christian with a K.
Weird sense of humor. Yeah, weird sense of humor on it. But I don't know. I think Kyle is. It's not the best name in the world, but I think I'm an old Kyle. I'm not a new Kyle, so I think that's,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because you're right. Like, I guess it is usually the name for a skater dude or something like
Yeah.
that in a
Yeah.
movie or a bully. But
Very like
but it fits you.
sweater on the shoulders.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, Kyle's here.
Yeah.
Which I still might.
Well, that
invoke
does
in
happen with
some-
you.
Yeah. Fucking Kyle's here.
But a lot of people call you by Kinane, right? Too.
Yeah,
You
I think
hear
that's a
Kyle
good
lot.
that's a good last name.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
For what it's going on. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Good.
Are you guys aren't answering the questions? You just go.
We'll see what they go off. We've
Yeah.
talked about our names a lot in here though before. So, okay, God,
Yeah.
we only have time for one more.
Oh,
Oh, God,
sorry.
this is very
Ooh-wee.
important.
Okay.
Let's take a little. Take a
Yeah,
little.
give me a heavy hitter.
Heavy hitter.
Yeah.
All right. When's the last time you cried?
Ooh.
Yeah.
These are never hard for me. It's because it's pretty frequent. But but not in a sad way. Like I am really good at going like, oh, here's a moment, and just let it happen.
That's
like,
healthy.
Not
Good.
not in like a sad, I'm depressed and things are terrible, but I think I'm pretty good about not suppressing my emotions if it's a commercial or a show or something. I'm like, yeah, this is a crying thing.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah,
good.
it
Yeah,
is
that's
weird
good.
to me to be like, hold it. I mean, I
Yeah.
get, why not?
I mean, I'm not
let it
out,
rip.
not just out. I did last summer when I was out. I did Outside Lands Festival, and LCD Sound System played. I was pretty fast. I was drunk and I was stoned, and I don't know what else was on. And I don't know. I didn't really know LCD Sound System real well.
Yeah.
But, and to see like big festivals are kind of shitty with like a thought, but it wasn't like a real creepy vibe. Like some festivals, it's just you could tell it's just people like bumping their boners into people and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But this was like everybody was dancing to it, and it was like this big, like just looking at the unity of this large group of people, just getting down to what was positive music, not
Yeah.
like just, and it was like kind of like this human celebration, and I was like, ooh, what if you cried? Because you could
Yeah.
cry. I was like, let's just ride this one, like let's
Yeah.
surf this one out, and
Yeah.
just bawled. Just bawled. And my friends were behind me. I was like, guys, I don't know what's going on. Don't worry. I promise you, I feel great right now. And I just had tears streaming down my face. And they're like, are you all right? I'm like, I'm fucking great. Like, you need a hug? I'm like, I'll take one. And then my friends hugged me, and they're like, you're really okay? I'm like, couldn't feel better. And
Yeah.
it was like a happiness, joyous cry. And so that was the last, like, hardcore ball.
Yeah.
But I got little ones that happen, or, like probably once a week I like get something. I'm like, yeah, just have it. You're in the car, a good song gets you or something. Yeah,
That's
so-
good. I almost cried last week. I went to go see the specials with Brian Cook last week,
Oh, yeah.
and they covered Redemption Song, and it was I haven't heard that song live in a very long time. And the specials are like, I love them very much.
Yeah.
And they were so fucking tight and so like better than they needed to be.
Right.
Still,
Yeah.
like they're still so fucking good. Only like 2 of the original guys are still in the band, but now it's like the kids and grandkids of the original
Yeah.
members are playing in the band.
that's awesome.
It's so cool. And they the whole room was singing, and it was just this beautiful moment. And Brian and I were just like next to each other, and I was like, Brian Cook and me gonna like cry together right now? Like turned him afterwards, and I was like, he was like, yeah, it was beautiful.
Cookie's
Like, we
always
did-
the weirdest one to find out.
I know.
Like, just always just kind of this surly, mean,
Yeah.
shit
Surly
on
softy.
everything. Yeah, and all of a sudden you say something about
sweetest.
Huey Lewis in the news. You're like, watch your fucking mouth about Huey Lewis in the news. All right, dude.
He loves Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Like,
Wow.
like unequivocally and truly from his heart.
We bailed on a lot. We did this live cover band thing, and I was like, we were supposed to be in one, and it was supposed to be Thin Lizzy, and it was like I was already doing 2 other ones, so I bailed.
Yeah.
And he showed up with a guitar. He's a drummer. He went
Yeah.
to school for drumming, but showed up with a guitar. Just learned guitar and learned Taylor Swift songs and sang them solo. Brian Cook, Brian fucking salty dog, son of a bitch, sang those songs by himself to a crowd, and I was just like. As with Jess, his girlfriend, I'm like, that's your boyfriend. That's amazing. She's like,
That's
yep,
adorable.
Yeah, he's always got surprises.
Sean actually really likes Taylor Swift too, but that's
Yeah.
not super surprising. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
amazing.
Sean likes Taylor Swift too.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
of course he does.
But you, like, Sean isn't a guy who at some point, every time I'm hanging out with him, like, I'm going to punch him in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Cookie is.
Yeah.
Man,
I feel like
for
that's how
sure.
people feel when they hang out with Taylor Swift, so it probably makes sense.
that's
Yeah.
how
How
just
to
me
make
and
fun.
Taylor Swift. Nobody understands us.
He's part of the squad.
Like all those girls for sure want to punch her, but can't.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll be back in a second. Hi,
We are back. Hi, Barbara.
Hey, Barb.
I'm Tess.
I'm Barbara,
I'm Brandy.
and we are here with Kyle.
I wanted to jump in. And I'm Kyle.
We're gonna. Do you want to help us solve some people's problems, even though we have no place doing it?
I would, yeah. I like at least that's your first admittance as opposed to comedians who, well, people laugh at me, so clearly I have answers for things.
No, we don't.
we
We
know
don't
nothing.
feel that we're
No.
qualified.
Well, then, yeah, let's go for
I
it.
feel like we've all done a bunch of dumb shit, so we can empathize at
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
That's true.
I talk to a lot of people who go to therapy, therefore I know what therapists do.
It's perfect. Lady problems.
Hit it, David.
Lady problems.
Picture.
Lady problems.
We'll show you.
Yeah, we'll show you the guy at the end.
Lady problems. Lady problems. Do you have that?
You sure do.
If you have them, send them to lady at maximumfun.org. Send anything to that address.
Yeah.
It's great.
We'll take it all. Gifts, whatever you want to do. All right. Hi, ladies. I'm writing this on behalf of my partner. Okay, that's a lie. This is a problem he doesn't care about, but it's bringing me to my wit's end. My partner's mother is a hairdresser.
In quotes.
In quotes.
Okay.
But it's not her profession, and currently she just cuts family members' hair. And if you haven't guessed, that includes my partner. He's a grown 27-year-old man, and his mother is still cutting his hair in the exact same haircut since forever. I've attached a photo. I desperately want him to get his hair professionally done in a more modern style, but despite constant arguments, she is still cutting his hair. Last week, he brought up going somewhere, but unfortunately, he didn't go through with it. He did, however, tell his mother he was considering getting it done by someone else. I wasn't there to witness the interaction, but I'm told this almost brought her to tears. She convinced him she could cut his hair in a more modern style, and, well, now I'm embarrassed to be seen in public with him. I'm not over-exaggerating this either. This haircut is awful. I've considered moving out of state to make it more inconvenient. Drastic, I know. And he was on board, but he just got into a work program that will keep us in our current location for at least a few more years.
Oh my God.
Clearly, this is not my problem to solve, and my partner needs to put on his big boy pants and take care of it, but needs some advice, and not knowing how to deal with moms in general, I don't know what to tell him. Any tips, suggestion, or solid advice would be much appreciated.
I gotta see
Okay,
that.
Yeah,
here
Kyle,
it's
here's
not
the-
that bad.
It's fine.
What's wrong with that?
It's so how do we describe it?
fine.
It just looks like a
It's
brunette boy haircut.
Yeah,
No, I'm going to side with her. This is a
I don't
very
think it's
bad haircut.
I don't
What
think it's
don't you like about
horrible
it?
though.
The bangs.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Okay.
great, but I don't think it's like the worst thing I've ever fucking
But
seen.
like, what would be better on his head?
I'm not a hairstylist, but I agree that this is a shitty haircut.
what-
Well, when
what's
she
his
says modern haircut, it
personality?
obviously means that
Yeah.
short on
Yeah.
the side Nazi shit that everyone's got.
Well, if he's a dude that just wants to wash his hair and run a comb through it and get out in the world and
Yeah.
not sit there spending time to sculpt and style and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And this is my hair. I always shave my head, and then when I'm like, oh, I'm going to grow my hair out, it didn't. And so I don't know the plight of men with full heads of hair going to a
Right.
barber, but like I could imagine, like women's haircuts are like
It's a whole thing.
hundreds of
process.
dollars,
Very
and stuff.
expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then guys are going like, yeah, it's like an $80 haircut. I'm like, go fuck yourself. $80.
No.
I had a pair of clippers. I do it
I
myself.
mean, he could get a haircut
But-
for $30, a decent one.
I would
Like,
go.
I would say
for a
10.
minute. For a minute, when I had a little bit of hair left, I'd go over to the super cuts,
Yeah.
and it wasn't any. But I didn't have a lot to work with. I don't understand what the problem is with this guy. What does she want?
Yeah, I'm not upset by this so much.
But okay, the thing is, she wants that. Obviously, I think she just needs to take him somewhere, get it done, and then the mom's just gonna have to deal with it.
Do you think it's more not so much? Do you think it's about the haircut? Or do you think it's about like he's kind of a mama's boy?
It's probably about the mom because the husband or the boyfriend is like down to move. They're down to move
Yeah.
over this haircut. That
Yeah.
really got me.
That's a lot.
But it's also the sensibilities of the person getting the haircut. Like it's a guy. You got to think it's a guy. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And it's a thing that makes my mom happy.
Yeah.
And I don't care what it looks like, so go for it. He seems like he's got his own style. He's got the pea coat on here.
He's
and-
got the double.
Yeah,
he's got the
he's
turtleneck
got
and the peacoat.
Matrix glasses.
It's a real Matrix situation.
He looks
for
very
sure.
satisfied. I will say that. Like he
Yeah.
seems happy.
It all looks
If
like
anything,
how it's
get him
supposed
some
to
new.
look.
Get him some new sunglasses if you're gonna do anything.
Those
Those
look
are
like-
the bad.
Sunglasses
They
should
look
be
like
changed.
transition lenses,
Yeah.
and that should be.
Also, he's standing in a cemetery. There's a lot.
Yeah, that's okay.
There's a lot happening in this photo she sent us. He's at a funeral,
Yeah, what is this?
smiling.
I mean, he's a murderer. I think is a big problem.
Yeah, and he's also doing the shaved cheek beard thing. That's a weird one.
That
Like,
is a weird. He's got a straight line for his beard.
of all the stuff. I don't think the hair's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this hair just looks to me like a haircut any guy could have. I agree. It's a little too bangy, if you
If
will.
Sean Hitt came home with this haircut, I would be pissed.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like this haircut.
But what is Sean? I can't
His
even
hair.
think
I
of
mean,
what
I
people's
also am
guys'
kind of a
hairs
bitch
look like.
whenever he gets his haircut. I'm always like, hold on.
What is he?
I don't like it.
Where does he go get his hair cut?
Supercuts.
What can you do different?
The thing is,
12
I
bucks.
do think that okay. This is what it
That's
sounds
how he
like.
feels. And I don't. It's not that I like. I'm like mad, but I prefer after it's grown out a week or two.
Well, that's every haircut.
That's most
Yeah.
haircuts,
But
though.
also, how would you feel about a guy who spends a half hour just on his hair every day?
Yeah, no. I would much
Then
rather.
you get this.
I know,
Then you
yeah.
take the guy whose mom cuts his hair.
I
and
don't
doesn't
think
get
that's true.
Really?
I
You
think
think
there's an in between. Like there are haircuts that are easy to maintain that you can just like throw something in for guys. It's not like it has to be all or nothing.
Maybe you just invested a bunch of beanies and he becomes a hat guy.
No, don't put a beanie on this. That's not good.
I get upset.
He's in a cemetery. It's
You
very
can't
drafty.
just cover your problems.
Bury it.
I think so. It sounds like what's happening is that she's like it sounds like what happens with a lot of chicks with she's trying to upgrade her boyfriend.
Yeah,
she's
fix some
trying to be
shit.
like, why don't you dress better and fix your hair and
Yeah.
that will improve. You'll look great and
Yeah.
you'll probably feel great about it. You just don't know it because you've had this thing forever. So I think I see that happen a lot, and it's like I understand both perspectives, but I think guys are not willing to change, and maybe if he did, he would actually like it.
As speaking as a guy who has a close relationship with his mom, anything that keeps the arguments to a minimum,
Yeah.
like path of least resistance. And if it means
Right.
like she cuts my hair and then I don't have to hear about bullshit, fine. Like that's. It's like, do you want to hear it from your mom or do you want to hear it from your girlfriend in this case?
Right.
And it sounds like
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a
making
real
choice
Sophie's
to hear
choice.
from,
Yeah.
he's hearing from his girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, I think. What about a solution? What about this? She gets it cut like nice at a different place, and then he goes to his mom. And he's like,
This is how I
I
want
promised her. Yeah, this is how I want it. If you can do it like this, great.
Yeah.
But at
That's
least
a
she
good-
sees it on his head.
That's
nice,
a good
you know.
solution.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I think no.
Happen.
Yeah.
Don't you guys think it's weird that the mom is being so possessive over the hair?
No,
But
well,
there's not.
no, no.
That's not going to change.
Here's my question.
That's
how,
not going to
How
change.
often do they see? Is the haircut when they see each other? 'Cause
Yeah,
maybe
what if that's
like,
their hangout?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Well,
That's
maybe
their little dish sesh. Maybe he doesn't like to see his mom, and so the excuse that he has, like, I'll visit my mom, I'll get the haircut.
Yeah.
And that'll give us the allotted time to catch up, and then I don't have to deal with it later.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case,
I think you got to make sure you have quality mom time isn't associated with the haircut because maybe the haircut is when she thinks she can see you the only
Yeah.
time she sees you. So you got to see her other times.
I think, no, Barbara, I think that's the way, like, delicately be like,
Yeah.
listen, I want to change up the style. I'm going to go get it done in the style so you can see what it looks like.
Don't tell her
And then-
first. Just do it, and then come.
Yeah.
I would just do it and then show up, and then and say, hey, if you can do this.
Yeah.
you think the mom needs a heads up.
Well, if she's like,
She's gonna
if
protest.
she's not a hairstylist,
Yeah.
she just cuts people's hair.
It might just be hard.
The problem is that she told us that she tried to cut it like a modern haircut. Is this the cut that happened, or is it?
Yeah, I think this
or
is
is this
the
the
modern
old
haircut.
haircut?
I think this is the
think
current
this is
modern
Don't know what a
haircut.
modern haircut
Because
is.
she
wouldn't
says
get-
in
I
the
couldn't
same
tell
exact
ya.
haircut since forever, I've attached a photo, but then she says she tried
Yeah.
something new. So I don't know what it looks like.
What did he have forever before this? I
No.
I think
The
this
bowl
look-
cut. before
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what I don't like about it is it does look very like 6th grade to me.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's not the
Oh,
worst
it's
to
like
me.
an adult. It's an adult haircut.
Does it just need a little bit of zhuzh in it?
I
Is
think
it
it-
throwing
yeah.
a product
It
in?
needs-
You've got a fine haircut right now.
Yeah,
It
David
seems
has a
pretty
good
simple.
haircut. See, yeah, David.
A simple haircut,
David's
short all around.
yeah, it needs to be shorter like David's,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll send you a
and there
picture
needs
of
to be a
David.
little piece up. Yeah, like
If it had a little.
Well, what's your prep time, David? What do you do? What's going into what you
I take some wax and just put it.
That's all he needs to do. Put some wax in.
just put? Just
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that. Just get it going to the side up top. There.
That's
Yeah.
if he put in some wax in this and put it aside, I feel like it would look
Yeah.
a lot better.
What if she lets the mom cut the hair? The girlfriend lets the mom cut the hair, and then she gets in and like styles it.
Yeah.
oh,
That's
yeah.
not bad. That's nice. And that's it's a combo. Everybody can.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't think like the situation with the mom is going to change. Like, I don't think.
What if this guy's hair is just his mom and his girlfriend fighting with each other constantly
this poor guy.
over something he clearly doesn't care about at all?
That's exactly what's happening.
What if we really make a
sure
mountain
what's
out of a
going on.
molehill
Yeah.
and tear this guy's life in half
Yeah.
over his own hair? By the way,
Yeah.
it's attached to
his.
his head.
Yeah, that's
By the
actually
way.
for sure is what's happening.
His mom wants to do this. I want to do this. What about the guy? What about the guy? Whose hair it is?
This is what happens
But-
when you don't stand for anything,
but
Kyle. Other
guys-
people stand for you.
Guys need this sometimes.
Oh my god.
Guys need the push for the upgrade because a lot of times they're happy when it happens. They just didn't know. They're like,
Don't you think-
I asked Rachel because I just cut this off and I was looking like straight up like Revenant style bit in the woods eating bear guts because I was growing up for those who can't. But I was like, you got to tell me, like, I know this is getting ridiculous, but you got to jump in, like, say something,
right.
Yeah.
like about my grooming habits or anything else, because like they're like, and now we live like I'm gone like 3 days of just sitting like seeing what I can smell like, you know, just wondering what will emerge, and then they'll be like, all right, hey, you smell like you've been. Got it, babe. Shower time. All right.
So you want input. So it's like just you're going to just take the...
I ask for it.
Right.
I ask like open forum here. You can jump in when you want to about stuff. I know I just do basic shit: trim the beard up, shave the hair, and
How would you feel though if she was like, "I want you to do your beard differently"?
depends on how it is. If she showed me a picture of it and be like, "That does look good," I'll try it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't look good, I'll be like, "No, fuck that."
Yeah.
I mean, it is your face.
But you're open.
Yeah.
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 Because it's a situation that's not really equal because there's no way Sean could weigh in on any of my grooming with any authority. He has
Right.
no idea what anything is for or what it does. Right?
Well, also, if he suggested it, you would freak out, right?
I
Or
mean,
not?
if he was like, I think you should start wearing darker lipstick because it would bring out your eyes, and that was, I would take it. But
Right.
there's no
No,
way
he's
he
not
would
gonna-
know that.
I got.
Yeah.
Well, I've not to be mean, but like Rachel has kind of things she wears all the time. Black, she's like, get some blue jeans, like change it up a little bit. Oh, this isn't good. I'm like, no. I'm saying change it up. But if you don't want to change it up, don't change it up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I think you would look good in that stuff, as you also look good in the stuff that you wear now.
It's hard. I'm
Yeah.
watching My So-Called Life, and like the mom gets a short haircut in the second
Oh,
episode,
Yeah.
or in the first or something, and she walks in and to like a date night with the dad, and he's like, "Oh." And
Yeah.
she was like, "What do you think?" And he goes, "It shows your ears more." And I was like, "Oh God,
Ooh.
Yeah, like
ouch!"
yeah, the dude faux pas of like, it really brings out your teeth. Like, there's been enough of those mistakes in entertainment that guys should know not to make those mistakes.
Absolutely.
But and
In real
yet,
life.
and yet, I was with I encountered a few dude faux pas the other night. I was with a friend, and we met this guy with his new girlfriend. They've only met like 4 times, and the friend said to the girlfriend, he was like, "Oh yeah, I met you. You're Andy's girlfriend." And I was like, "Oh no, don't say that. They've only been out 4 times." And he was like, and there was kind of a weird awkwardness that we got over. And then he was like, I've seen you before though. Like I've met you. And it was just like, shut up, stop. He dug
to
himself,
stop.
just kept digging himself.
I did that with a friend where I was like, because it looked, I'd only see the guy. I would go back to Chicago, so I hadn't seen the guy in a year or a while, and he was with a different gal that looked similar to the last.
Oof.
And I'm like, "What's up, man?" I'm like, "Oh, and we met before." And he's like, "No, you didn't." I'm like, "Whoops, I forgot. You just have a type." Anyway, okay, yeah. I'm like, "We've met." He's like, "Nope, no, you didn't." No, I met her last time. Nope, different one.
That means that's
That's
happened
the best.
to
Is
him
like
over
you get
and
the
over.
sign and then
Yeah.
you just keep plowing forward. They're
I was like, no, I know. Don't make me out to be rude. I know we met. Oh, no. Totally different woman. Okay, yeah, okay.
She
that's
looks
me.
exactly the
Yeah,
same.
you got a thing. You got a thing. Okay.
So, final thoughts for this?
Get
Get different sunglasses. I would start
Okay,
with.
I think different sunglasses, and I'll accept, your solution of take it somewhere else.
Well,
and
now we're
decide.
just criticizing this poor guy's already in the middle of stuff, and now we're picking apart. I mean,
He's perfectly happy.
like you ever,
He doesn't even know he's on a podcast.
no, and then
We're just making him over.
this could be the don't show anybody. Let's take a joke picture where I look like the Matrix in the cemetery. We don't show it to anybody, and now we're sitting here judging this whole guy's life based on that. Like this could be a Halloween costume for all we know. Like I'm like a DJ mortician for Halloween. Can we get this picture? And then we're fucking
I mean, it's
shredding him
good.
over it.
You know, he's zipped up the turtleneck all the way. So.
Is that good?
That's like a performance fleece. That's not even a
That's a
turtleneck.
performance fleece.
He's getting
Yeah.
clearly in a cold environment.
Very
There's
cold.
snow on the headstones.
Yep.
I mean, I would say let the cheeks grow out for the beard. I think
Yeah.
that's my
That's your note.
like I get upset when somebody has a beard, but then it's so well thought
That's
out.
so
It's like just shave
creepy.
your face.
It's
Yeah.
so creepy.
Just shave if you're going to be
Yeah.
like meticulous about your beard hair.
defeats the purpose of a beard, right?
That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I trim it once, and I get real bonsai tree about it.
Yeah.
I don't go to somebody for it, and it's more about like OCD. Like I have to pull out like each little section and feel which side's longer, and a little snip, and a little snip here, and it takes maybe 2 days.
Oh, wow.
But then once it's all even to where I want, like I got it where I want now, I'm gonna let it ride for probably a month.
Great.
Right.
And
That's what the spirit of the beard, right?
that's in my opinion. So when you got like sections cut out.
I think this guy should do the same thing to the top of his head, so it's like a big rectangle, just like
Throw some steps in the side.
Yeah.
Some riff-raff zigzags in there.
well, good luck. Sorry we made so much fun of you. Your boyfriend.
What if we just pointed out these other things and now she's rethinking her whole life situation?
No,
This guy.
they're doing great.
No.
She was being,
This nice guy is still friends with his mom enough to let him cut his hair.
yeah.
Don't you want a guy who's got a good relationship with his mom? Like
You do.
that
Definitely.
says something about how you treat
You want
women.
good, but you
I
don't,
totally
but too
agree.
close
I
can
agree
be,
with
Yes.
you know,
You're both right.
its own thing.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
about that. I had to move across country. I lived at home till I was 26, then I moved to Los Angeles. I get it.
Yeah.
Buddy, I get it. If you're listening to this, guy with the haircut, I understand. I had to move
Tell
out of
him to
state, too.
Feel free to have him write in and tell us what he wants to change about his girlfriend. Well,
His take on it.
We'll even out the playing field.
Yeah. Send us the new haircut once it's done, too. We're curious.
All right, Kyle, where can people find you on the internet and stuff like that?
I do the Boogie Monster podcast with Dave Stone, and that's out there. That's on.
It's delightful.
That's on the computer.
It's delightful. It's about conspiracy theories. And
It's not.
yeah, check it out.
Shit.
Two of
It's real fun.
the best comics
I
in
love
the
it.
country talking dumb shit. I mean, that's
two jamokes who like. I think we're going to talk about aliens, and then after a 45-minute story about both of us going to KFC, we eventually talk about a YouTube video for 10 minutes.
Yep.
that's perfect.
But yeah, I'm in town all summer. So if you're in LA, I'm doing kind of like. Well, I go to Europe. I'm going to go
shit.
fail. I've been there several times to do comedy, and it never goes well. So we're giving it another shot this summer.
Fuck
And
yeah.
so I'll be out there at the end of July. But
Where are you going?
I got 3 dates in England, and I'm doing there's a comedy festival in Dublin, and I'm doing Berlin, and I'm doing Amsterdam.
Cool.
Oh, that's
Nothing
amazing.
will make you realize how American-focused your comedy is. And you tell it to strangers, like, oh, none of
Who
these
cares?
jokes
It's
work.
an excuse to go over there.
No,
and-
it's going to be a great time.
Yeah. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, check out Kylie's amazing. And also, we've got a new podcast on the network called
yes.
The Turnaround.
Yeah.
And Jesse is interviewing like famous interviewers like Mark Maron.
Errol Morris.
The first
Savvy,
the first
Gibson.
episodes with Ira Glass. So go check that out too on the network.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah, real fun. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Bye.
Kyle.
Bye.
Can't get enough of us? Subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive bonus content, access to our first 100 episodes, and more. Go to patreon.com/ladytolady now to sign up. As little as $1 a month keeps a roof over the glam cave and keeps you laughing, even when your coworkers stare. That's patreon.com/ladytolady.
And don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Lady to Lady Comedy. Join our Facebook group, Lady to Lady Podcasts, to chat with other fans about episodes, or even post your own lady problems. Check out our website, ladytoladycomedy.com, for show notes, videos, and merch.
And follow our individual accounts, Babs Gray, Brandazzle, and Testify Barker for jokes and info and where you can see us perform live. And if you want to send us snacks, stickers, or a lock of your own hair, I don't know, whatever, our P.O. Box is 412-794, Los Angeles, California, 90041. And please, leave us a review on iTunes, but only if you like us.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.